Today, you will learn how to play Monopoly Deal, a card version of Monopoly that is super easy and fast to play. It can be played by 2 to 5 players and has an average playtime of 15 to 30 minutes. The objective of this game is to be the first player to collect and lay down 3 full property sets of different colors.
Set up, remove the 4 quick start cards from the deck and hand them out for reference. Shuffle the deck and deal 5 cards from down to each player. Players look at their own cards but keep it hidden from their opponents. Place the deck face down and in the middle as a draw deck. Pick a player to go first, then play proceeds clockwise.
On your turn, you draw 2 cards from the top of the deck and add them to your hand, and you can play up to 3 cards from your hand. You don't need to play any cards if you don't want to. If you have more than 7 cards in your hand at the end of your turn, you must discard the extras. If a player runs out of cards during their turn, they pick up 5 cards at the start of their next turn instead of 2.
There are 3 different ways to play cards. First, you can place money and action cards into your own bank. Your bank is a stack of cards in front of you. Every action card has a numerical number and can be placed into your bank for that value. However, once an action card is converted into money in your bank, you cannot use it as an action for the rest of the game. Property cards can never be played or moved into any player's bank.
Second, you can place properties in your collection in front of you. You don't need to do anything special to play them. Just lay them down in front of properties of the same color. This is your collected property set. Each property tells you how many are needed to complete a set, and you are allowed to have duplicates. Some properties have 2 colors. These properties can only count towards 1 color at a time. You may only rearrange your properties on your turn.
Third, you may play an action card to center face up this card pile and follow the instruction on the card. If you draw an action card on your turn, you are allowed to play it right away as one of your 3 cards or use it later. When you have to pay another player, you must take money from your bank and put it into their bank or take one of your properties and give it to them, adding it to their sets. Properties used as payment are worth their monetary value indicated on their cards.
Cards in a game never return to the player's hand, and players may never pay opponents with cards from their hand. Instead, you may pay another player with cards from your bank, properties, or both. Second, you're the one who need to decide how you're going to pay, not the other player. Third, if you overpay a player, you will not receive a refund. For example, if your player charges you $2 for rent and you only have 3 cards in your bank and no properties at all, you must pay or overpay them and receive nothing in return. So the question is, in case if you have no cards in front of you, you can just simply do not pay at all.
If the draw deck runs out of cards, shuffle the discard into a new draw deck. After you play your cards, if you choose to end your turn and the next player clockwise takes a turn. The first player to collect 3 sets of properties is the winner.
Monopoly Deal Gameplay.